Hello class, today I am playing pretend and I am going to cook. So I have a pot and I have some beans and I have a scoop. I'm going to cook 1 scoop of beans. Whoa, did you hear that? That's a lot of beans. I wonder how many beans are in there. Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is gonna take a long time. And what if I get lost? Uh-oh, I did get lost. How many did I say? I don't remember. I have an idea. I know how to count by tens. If instead of just counting them, I put them in groups of 10, that will make it easier to count. Let's pour them out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that in one group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that in another group. Okay, I'm going to keep doing that and I'll come right back when I have them all in their groups. Okay, I did it. I put them in groups of 10. Now they will be much easier to count. Let's try. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104. There are 104 beans. Look at that. I can count by tens, and when I run out of tens, then I count on by ones. Let's imagine these beans weren't here either. We'll put them back in the bowl. Let's count them again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now I have 90, and let's add on the ones. 91, 92, 93, 94. Now I have 94 beans. I want to write that on a hundreds chart. We'll have to cook up my pretend beans later. Well, they're real beans, but I was just pretending to cook. So we'll have to pretend to cook some more later. Instead, let's look at the hundreds chart. On a hundreds chart, we can find all the numbers from 1 to 100. And today, we counted by tens. Do you know where the numbers on a hundreds chart are that you say when you're counting by tens? Right here in the last column. Columns go up and down. And this column is the decades column, or the tens column. It's where we count by tens. And you can call it the decade column because decade means 10. So let's circle all of our decade numbers. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Those are our decade numbers. Do you remember how many beans there were? There were 94 beans. Where would I find 94? Well, I can look on the hundreds chart. 94 has 9 in the decade part. So I can find the number 9 for the tens. 90, right? There's my decade 90. And then I go on from there. 91, 92, 93, 94. There we go. Here is 94. 94. It has a 9 for the tens spot and a 4 for the ones. It is 94. Hey, look at that. Look at the number right above 94. 84. And right above that, 74, 64, 54, 44, 34, 24, 14, and 4. Everything in this column its place. When we see something happen over and over again, we call that a pattern. So there is a pattern that the 4s repeat. Do you notice any other patterns? Okay, let's go and practice some counting on. I have been working with you, and many of you can count from 1 all the way to 100. Some of you are doing really good at getting from 1 to 50, and some aren't quite that far yet. But no matter how far you are, keep practicing because there are more numbers to learn. I don't want you just to be able to count on from 1 though. We should be able to count on from any number. So I want you to count with me. We are going to count from the number 37 to the number 43. We start with 37. We stop on 43. We'll go this way. 37, 38, 39, 40. I got to the end of the row. Does that mean I'm done? No. Even though I finished my row, I can go to the next row, but just 1 down. And you start back at the beginning, or on this far side. So let's say that again. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Awesome. What number is just before all the numbers I circled? What number is just before all the numbers I circled? Well, it's the number 36. You found it. Let's try one more. This time, will you count with me from 64 to 68? Let's count. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Very nice. What number comes just before the numbers I circled? One more time. What number comes just before the numbers I circled? Before is this side. 63. Good work finding and counting so many numbers with me today. I hope you have fun. Maybe you can play pretend and cook up something today. I think I will. Bye.